So I worked my food truck last night with my mom. I'm actually headed to another morning shift now at the farmer's market. But last night was lovely. It's a beautiful fall evening. It feels like fall, even though it's still technically summer. And the stage is on the grass, and there's like this big grassy hill with lights all around it, and the moon was out, the sky was clear. It was a beautiful night, and the band that was playing at this concert was a really mellow band, a little different than the usual performers that come through. Usually it's really fun, exciting music. Last night it was very mellow, and he played a few country, just romantic country slow songs, and he played one of my favorites, one of the few country songs I even know, because I love music. I appreciate all forms of music, but country is not my thing at all. I've tried to be open-minded about it. It just is not me. So there's a few songs though that I do like, and they played one of them. I don't know the title. I think it's called One More Day. It came out years ago. I remember before we were married. Goodness. So they played that song, and I was like, oh, I love this song. I'm gonna go see if any couples are dancing, because it's such a beautiful romantic atmosphere, and this song is so nice, and there's all these people there on dates. So I went down, and nobody was dancing, and I was so a little bit disappointed in my heart, that no guys would, as uncomfortable as it might be, as awkward as it might be, as unnatural as it might be, just say, you know what, I'm gonna take this opportunity to romance my wife. And then I look, and I spotted this old couple dancing. And I don't know their story. They could be on their 5th marriages for all I know. I don't know. All I know is, for whatever reason, without me having any idea this was going to happen, I just started crying. And, I guess it was just seeing, somebody dancing, somebody being brave enough to take somebody old enough in years to realize it doesn't matter what anybody here thinks or cares. I am going to love my wife right now before myself. And maybe he loves dancing, I don't know, but maybe it was really awkward for him, and he's decided, I'm going to dance with my wife and take this beautiful opportunity to romance her. So I was moved, and I cried like a fool. Nobody saw me, as far as I know. And I mean, I wasn't bawling or anything. It was just tear, Well, then I told my husband about it and whatever. But I did want to just share that with you guys, especially the men. Look for opportunities, men. Women long for romance. Life gets, I don't want to use the word mundane. It's just the same thing, over and over. And we're in survival mode a lot of the time, making sure the house is clean, making sure there's clothes for everybody, making sure there's food in the fridge, making sure the kids are where they gotta be, making sure you have everything you need. We're always, working. And how sweet and how wonderful it is when we have dates. I mean, that's such a treat. Be creative when you take your wife out. Give her that sense of adventure that she longs for. And of course, you can't do that every single time. Of course not. Life is, life, and we have our responsibilities and stuff. But if you shoot for once or twice a year of doing something a little out of the ordinary, a little something special, something that she likes. I mean, every woman is different. She may not like dancing. I adore it. She may love the theater. She may love camping. It could be so, just know your wife and do something with her special once or twice a year, and give her fulfill that little sense of, that little desire for romance and adventure that we so have in our hearts. Take us out of our normal day-to-day routine. And I just want to encourage you guys, even if it's really weird and awkward, if it's unnatural, if you're going through a hard time in your marriage, don't let those things stop you, because that decision, that plan, that little opportunity that you take can be the beginning of restoring things and getting things, just in a better place again. So This is more for the men than the ladies.